First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Throw on to first. They'll take care of Green, and that's the second out. Stepping in, Fred McGriff. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ball one. Bases are empty here. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. McGriff, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great digging in. Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. Popped him up. Mondesi shading to his right. 1 down. Digging in now, Jose Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ramirez is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in the sport.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw to first in plenty of time and decided. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Leading off for the Blue Devils, right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers compete at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now. 2 away. Striding in, Kyle Schwarber. Kershaw looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss at the big curveball.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Babe Ruth.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Green should have room. And he brings it in on the warning track. Ready now, Chipper Jones, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here from the belt. Runner goes for second. High in the air out to center field. Green waits on it. 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the 1-0. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Is looked at for the first strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Swing and a little tapper. The 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. Jones at second with 2 down. Here's a high pop-up. Andujar waits on it. And that ends the inning. Digging in, Javier Baez. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Javier Baez.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Ramirez is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Garrett Cole. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting somewhere else.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And now a jump throw against his body. And he's safe at first. Boy, a great effort, but he wasn't able to get enough on that throw. And that'll be scored an infield single. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Kershaw now on 1-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him out. Now at the plate, Carl Shore. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Catcher, Carl Shore.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third. The pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a bunt attempt here. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. The second for 1, on to first to complete the double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. So far 0-1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Bullet back up the middle. Green will get there, and he puts it away. Into the box now, Sean Green, as we begin the top of the 4th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Griffey waits on it. 1 away. Digging in, Fred McGriff. A base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Griffey waits on it. 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Andujar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Junior's in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll... Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here's the 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. The 0-2 once more. Is taken. That's ball 1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Green going back out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he misses 2-1.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Called strike 2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So striding forward now, Babe Ruth flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Green has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now in the box, Chipper Jones drew a base on balls his first time up. And that misses for ball one.
Nope,
2-0 now.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. He's running right side, hit hard. And Chipper's going to reach. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. So digging in now.
Number 9, Ken Williams.
He's set. Here it comes. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone.
And he's safe. And he's safe. Sliders can't find the zone here, and he's behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into center field, line drive base hit. 1 run scores. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Standing in, Carl Shore. He reached on a single.
Carl Shore.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Nip the corner, 2-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Runners on the move for second, and he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Here comes the first pitch, and he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
3 runs already home here. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Number 24, Ken Jr.
Jake McGee answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Line drive to center field. Green is there, and he puts it away. Settling in now, J.D. Martinez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Griffey Jr. is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Missed with a slider. Kershaw now on 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Bullet back up the middle. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
0-1.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. Judge over at second. Schwarber at first, 1 gone. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. There's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Here's the slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Right fielder number 3.
Digging in once again, Babe Ruth. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Breaking ball in for a strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready once again, Chipper Jones. And set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer.
And we'll have to leave it there. So here. Now, Giancarlo Stanton will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a nice job there by the pinch hitter, leading off the inning with a base hit, and it gives the top of the order something to work with.
Now batting.
And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Stanton gets his lead at first, nobody out. Counts even at 1-1 to Raul Mondesi.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Into the box now, Sean Green. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Set and the pitch. Fouled away. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Now a swing and a miss that time by Green as he falls behind 0-2. 1-2 to Sean Green.
And there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Now another 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Fred McGriff. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Lindor backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Here's Miguel Andujar now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. 2 down, runners at first and second. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time. Roberto Osuna enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Now to the plate, Ted Williams. They'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. A swing and a high pop-up. McGriff over to his right, 1 down. Ready for another shot now. Francisco Lindor popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. That's inside. 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit.
Now batting, catcher, Karshaw.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2-1. Lindor stands at first with 1 out. Runner going a second time. In there, now the throw. Here now the 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And he'll get there in. Riding in once again.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's big. First offering on its way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lindor ranging up the middle. Low throw, but a nice play at the back. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. to try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. A ball and no strikes. Chop this one right side. The tag, and he is out. Into the box, Jose Ramirez comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Smoke toward the hole, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Here's Albert now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Ramirez, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a slurve taken for a strike, 1-1. There goes the runner. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's safe.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this one gets away. Throw goes over to third, and he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Now a payoff pitch home. Bouncer up the middle. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
Right fielder number 3.
And now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Babe Ruth. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Into right field, that's a base hit. Stepping into the box. Chipper. Pitch coming, here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly, and he'll go the short way. Here's Javier Baez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the pitch.
Shortstop, Javier Baez.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Therefore, it is Griffey, and that's out number 1. Lorenzo Cain will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Kershaw now on 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Griffey waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the... Edwin Diaz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So stepping in, Ted Williams, who was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. So 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Popped him up. Schwarber is there. And that's the first out of the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Way out of here as it bangs off the gate. Coming to the plate now, Carl Shore. He's a diamond player who represents one of the most fearsome power bats in all of baseball. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Oh, you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. First pitch on its way. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Mondesi picks it up. Throw to first will get him easily in the second. Coming to the plate now, Sean.
Green. Not for Germany. Center fielder, Sean Green.
Here comes the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Ruth on the move. He's got it one away. Stepping in, Fred McGriff. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Two out, nobody on. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. That misses 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with two strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ballgame. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Kershaw comes set. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Griffey is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Clayton Kershaw. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no